guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Today we're going to do things a little bit differently. Usually I'm out with my horses, and the problem is that it is about to rain here. It is about to come down, and it is very cloudy, and it's lightning, and my horses are in their lean-tos. And if you don't know what a lean-to is, it's a building with 3 sides, pretty much, and a roof. So they can go in there and they can escape the rain, the weather, whatever they need to do. So that's where they're all at. They don't want to be bothered today, and honestly, I don't want to ruin my camera. So we're going to react to an Instagram live that Katie Joy has done in regards to Todd Chrisley, and also in regards to her restraining order. So if you want to know my opinions, y'all make sure y'all stick around for me, okay? Alright, I'm going to do this a little bit differently than most because I'm not technologically, I can't even say the word, advanced, and to include her lives into my videos. So I am actually going to play this from my phone, and I'm going to talk over to Katie Joy because of the simple fact that every time I go to pause my video, it restarts over at the very beginning, and I get tired of doing that. So I'm going to talk over Katie Joy at certain points, so y'all excuse me for that. But I wanted to get this out there to y'all, and I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on because I know a lot of people don't have Instagram, so I wanted to just, you know, share what she says. Plus I get a lot of my information from Katie Joy and what she says, and I go based on what she says. So we're gonna listen in, I'm gonna talk over her, and we are going to do my commentary on this. Are y'all ready, guys? Let's go. She's silent for a little bit. You gotta fix yourself and make sure that everything looks okay on you before you start doing a live. That's normal.
I don't know why this is blurry. Why is this blurry? Does anyone know? Does it look blurry? Hi.
She's worried about it being blurry. So is that vanity, or is that, you know, her wanting to make sure her audience can see her? That's what my question is, because she goes over it over and over, and she's going to continue on this to make sure that y'all can see exactly what she wants y'all to see. And, you know, I say y'all because, you know, my audience isn't her audience necessarily. But, you know, she goes over it to make sure that it's not blurry and people can see her and see what all she's about. So, there's my opinion on that.
Okay.
Let's continue.
It looked blurry. You think it's the lady? Okay. Hi. Looks okay to me.
Got to read a little bit of comments as you go along.
Not blurry. You guys, so today was crazy. Crazy. And, really crazy. I had to take care of a bunch of things legally today, and I just uploaded a video about Todd Chrisley that I want you guys to watch.
So she's directing people over to her YouTube channel, but how many people from Instagram actually go to her YouTube channel?
Online
That's the question.
Actually, what's taking place privately, and what he wants you guys to believe is true is not what he's after, or not what he's even looking for.
I thought he sent you a cease and desist.
And it's pretty crazy. We got a letter from his attorney, and they think that I have a relationship, or that I have a connection to a guy that he's suing. Literally.
So this goes to a lawsuit that he has towards somebody else?
Connection to a person that investigated him for tax fraud. And he thinks that I have known Lindsay since 2017.
What does it matter how long you've known Lindsay?
That's literally what we got in our letter today. They think that I know about their tax investigation, and they want...
Is that really what Todd has said?
...communication with the tax official that they're suing. And they think that I have had a relationship with this guy. Or not like physical, you know.
Okay, Katie. I think we all know that, you know, it's not a physical relationship. I think we all know.
So he's demanding all communication from Joshua Waits, and he thinks that I have been in communication with this man since 2017.
What does a year matter?
Publicly, he is saying that I have defamed him. Okay?
You have,
Publicly.
haven't you?
Privately, his lawyers have not identified a single video or statement that I've made at all that qualifies as defamation. And they have not told us a single video, statement, or post that they would want taken down. They've literally provided us
Do they have
like
all
that.
your Instagram lives
That's
is my
nothing.
question. Do they have all your tweets? Do they have all that? That would be my question on whether or not you defamed him.
When I don't know why he would believe that.
Maybe he's done research. I don't
Check my
know.
video out on YouTube about the situation.
Once again, trying to draw interest to her
And
YouTube
just
channel.
watch it.
That's why she needs
He
to
keeps
upload these to
saying he's going to
Instagram
sue me,
Lives.
but that's not what they want. It's ridiculous. That's not what they want at all. They have never... The litigation component of it has just been this tiny little thing. It's like been a footnote.
It's
They
really
want my
just been a
communication with
footnote.
Joshua Waits and Lindsay Chrisley. And they think that I've known these people since 2017. I have never spoken to Joshua Waits in my entire life. I don't know Joshua Waits. I've had no connection to Joshua Waits. I've never seen their taxes. I don't know a thing
Why
about,
is she talking
I
about
found
this?
out about
Because
the
doesn't she do
indictment when
videos
everyone
about
else
his
found out about the
taxes
indictment,
and
when it
about
was,
his
like, revealed
lawsuit?
by the feds, and they
Doesn't
put
she
out
do
a
videos
press
like
release,
that?
and there was this massive
I'm
story
confused.
that went wild. So
I'm extremely confused.
they think that I've known Lindsay since 2017, and they think that I've known Joshua since 2017. I've never talked to Joshua,
What does the year matter?
ever. Like, not via email, not via DM, never by phone, never. And
I'm
Lindsay
confused,
and
guys.
I looked back at my communication on Instagram. The very first day we ever talked was August 25th, 2019. And that was like a week or two after the indictment. And it was after the
So
story
once again,
went
she's talking
viral
about the indictment that
the,
happened.
What do you call it? It's after the story went viral about the attempted alleged extortion.
Here we go
So
with the extortion.
I walked into this situation after they were indicted, after Joshua Waits had been part of whatever the investigation was. Lindsay does not speak about me publicly because of...
And I wonder about that.
If you can't understand that...
I wonder about why
Lindsay...
Lindsay doesn't say anything about Katie Joy, like to support her,
She's
to
not.
go against her. I
doesn't.
wonder about that. I really,
Because
really
her-
do.
Dad
I thought they were friends.
follows everything she does and monitors everything she does.
Well, if Lindsay's always going against her dad, wouldn't he follow her? And wouldn't he try to figure out exactly what she's doing?
So
I mean,
she just gets...
should you be
Yeah.
talking about Lindsay
Follows
right
her.
now? I don't know that she should be talking about Lindsay right now. Honestly, I don't know that. Should Lindsay be
And
brought
I think
into
she
this?
just doesn't want to make anything worse. And as far as Lindsay goes, I talk to her privately, and that's it. Like, I don't... He has...
We all know
really
she has
strange
said that
delusion
Lindsay is a
that
friend.
He thinks that I publish things that Lindsay begs me to publish, and that's, like, not true. If I see something that I feel compelled to publish, I publish it.
This is
If
what
I
I
want to
like.
share something, I share it.
She's kind of
Nobody
like
tells
me.
what
If there's
to publish.
something she
Nobody
wants
tells
to
me
share,
what to do. Nobody
she
tells me how
shares
to
it.
my channel.
If there's
Nobody tells
something
me
she
how
wants to
report
publish,
things.
she publishes it.
And I don't speak about her because I do respect her privacy, and it's none of my business to share what she tells me. Like, that's always been my thing with her. And that's like...
Does Lindsay tell her private things?
There comes a point when you get from...
That's what I wonder.
Okay, at one time we connected as blogger and reality star. But then when it crossed the threshold of being friends, you have to set a boundary.
She says that Lindsay is her friend. So Katie Joy does have a friend. She really does.
Are you going to keep it professional, or are you going to be friends? And if you're going to be friends, then you have to respect their privacy when they tell you things. And you can't tell things just because you know them. It's no different than if you have a friend that isn't in the public eye. You don't go spill your friend's secrets just because you can.
I would never spill any secrets on my friends whatsoever. What they tell me is what they tell me.
Differently.
Katie Joy, I don't really think is like that.
Has actually been reported. He was trying to say that I was questioning his like sexuality, and that all came from his son. His son made a claim.
But that is overboard.
Was gay.
I'm sorry. That is overboard. Questioning somebody's sexuality, even if it comes from his son, that is overboard. It doesn't need to be discussed. It really doesn't.
Started that rumor.
He needs to be the one to discuss that.
And saying this is what his son said. If his son has retracted that now, that's fine.
But see, if his son retracted that, then that means that maybe you shouldn't be covering that, or you shouldn't say anything about his sexuality whatsoever at all, because honestly, it's none of her business. It really isn't. Nobody's sexuality is any of her business.
The judge already denied. Just go watch my video. His lawsuit is about one count of taxes. It's related to Josh Waits showing someone taxes, which I've never seen.
Her directing her audience once again to YouTube. So why not upload this to YouTube? Upload this to your live so people can see this. If you're going to direct everybody over to your YouTube, you need to go ahead and upload it to your YouTube.
Her phone records.
That way people can watch stuff like this.
Oh my God, you guys.
She's got to check herself and play with her hair. We all know Katie Joy by now. That's what she does.
Because he wants Lindsay. He wants his daughter, in my opinion. He wants his daughter.
Always add in my opinion.
He can't get the information from his daughter, so he wants it from me.
Do we really know what he's actually fully wanting right now? No, I don't think so.
I have a relationship with Joshua
But
Waits,
I think that he wants her to quit talking. That's my opinion. And as you can tell, she's not quitting.
We're like making a really serious matter in my life today part of their
now we go on to talking about her actual case
without saying the person's
with the TROs.
But today I had a hearing for a restraining order, and it involves my minor child. And today in a hearing, 32 people tried to join the hearing.
A lot of people want to know what's going on.
The hearing information,
me included,
from what we could find online, was not.
I wasn't part of that 32 people though.
Listed the court date hearing, but it did not list the Zoom invite information or the login information. And 32 people attempted to get into this hearing.
32 people.
During the hearing, the judge asked why 32 people were waiting in the waiting room.
Because everybody wants to know what's going on. They want to see the proof.
He was not allowing anyone to witness this case unless they were a party to the lawsuit or a witness. So they wanted to know why 32 people were in the waiting room trying to
I'm really surprised it was only 32. Because with as many anti-Katie Joy people that are out there, I'm surprised it was only 32. I really, really am.
5-10 minutes of the judge's time trying to figure out why 32 people were trying to get into this courtroom, and he didn't let anyone in at all. And he said he wasn't going to let anyone in because they weren't witnesses. So
do we have witnesses?
Back and forth on Twitter and saying that it was a public hearing. If it was a public hearing, he would have let you in and he would have allowed you to watch, but he did not let anyone in, and he didn't let anyone
People
watch.
got the information somewhere. They knew about the docket. I mean, people have known that this is going to go live or this was going to happen for a while, or since this all happened, or started taking place with the restraining orders.
And she said that she had no witnesses for today.
So Katie Joy had no witnesses, and the other person had no witnesses. I still don't know who the other person is. She hasn't released that name. So we're just kind of waiting on that.
To see if we can get and make sure this doesn't happen again. I don't know how that information leaked, because it shouldn't have been publicly available.
Good old Twitter.
Now I've seen a document.
That's why I stay off of Twitter.
And my attorney and the other party that's like circulating on Twitter right now.
See,
people
Twitter.
Are trying to say that they received that letter, but that letter would have only been sent to parties involved in the lawsuit. So I don't know how they would have this letter at all. And the information provided, the case number, the phone login.
Let's think about how much stuff Katie Joy looks up and Katie Joy releases.
I would never try to go into a private court hearing with a code that wasn't mine to have. That's actually like...
Didn't she try to go into Josh Duggar's? Y'all just let me know, because I thought she went into Josh Duggar's.
And no.
Or she tried to go into Josh Duggar's.
I'm going to try to ensure that the next court hearing we don't deal with that, and we can get some privacy, because my son is a party to this case and he's a child.
Katie Joy is wanting privacy. What about the Duggars?
And he's part of this law. He's part of the order of protection.
Katie Joy is a public figure. She really is. That's why I'm doing this right now, is because she's a public figure.
But we are trying to protect my son.
Now, I understand that. I completely understand her wanting to protect her son.
The restraining order is for me and my 8-year-old. Both of them are.
So now you know what the restraining order is for. Her and her child. It's not... She didn't say anything about Todd. That's not what she was talking about. She said her and her child. So we know that the restraining orders, according to KJ, are for her and her son Vaughn. This is why it's good to go to the actual source and see what she has to say.
Have identified minor children.
She's excusing the reason why she didn't go into Josh Duggar's case.
I don't know.
Y'all, I'm not being mean and harsh. I'm just saying my opinion on what I'm hearing and
didn't let anyone in.
What I've seen. That's all I'm doing. I'm just saying my opinion. And if y'all can't hear me over Katie Joy, I'm sorry, but I hope that y'all can.
Case is not a federal case.
No one said it was a federal case. Well, I guess since I'm not watching her actual comment section, I guess I don't know that people are talking about it being a federal case. Sorry guys, it's starting to rain here, so y'all may hear that.
My attorney said that the records are not public. You wouldn't be able to search for them, and harassment orders as a whole are generally not public. So I don't know.
People are getting this information somehow. People really are.
Generally, the codes are not just handed out. It's on the public calendar, but something being on the public calendar doesn't mean that it's a public hearing.
Pretty much, guys, the judge didn't allow the 32 people to actually enter into the court, into the stream. Guys, I'm editing a lot of this out because it's a lot of stuff that personally I don't care about and personally doesn't pertain to what I want to comment on. So y'all are going to see a lot of edits, and I'm sorry, but I hope y'all are enjoing this different kind of way I'm doing this.
We had a GoFundMe when my son was in the hospital when he was a baby, and then another one when he was like 3 or 4 before he had heart surgery, and that's it. We're not stealing money. He was literally on life support and almost died.
So are people saying that she has a GoFundMe right now for her legal? Is that what she's trying to say that people are saying? I'm confused by that. I understand the GoFundMe for when her son was in the hospital. I understand that. But is she trying to say that there's a GoFundMe now? And as y'all can tell, she's playing with her hair like Katie Joy likes to do. Hey, I play with my hair
They
too,
don't
guys.
literally
I
have
do.
to let people enter. We did have the restraining order is in effect until the hearing in October.
Oh, so the restraining order is not in effect.
That's not, son.
Okay.
That's not true. Anyways, today was a long day, and I want to protect my child, and if people cannot respect that aspect of it, I don't know what to tell you guys.
She wants to protect her child. She should want to protect her child. She really should want to protect her child.
But
that's a good thing.
Chrisley's, and you'll see.
That's a really good thing, Katie Joy. I'm proud of you for saying that you wanted to protect your child. I'm very proud of you for saying you want to protect your child. Okay, guys, I edited out a lot of that live, or I can't say a lot. It was about a 26-minute live. I edited a lot of that out. I just wanted to show y'all what she had put on Instagram and what I was allowed to actually see and or able to actually see. And I wanted to share that with you. I had a couple opinions as I was watching it, and I was like, okay, let's get this uploaded. Let's see what other people think, and let's get other people's opinions on this. Let's see what they think whenever it comes to the Todd Chrisley thing and the restraining orders. She actually said on there, like I said, that, you know, it was going to be until October, I think. I just watched it and I can't remember. That's my ADD kicking in. 100% it is. But hey, guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this and the way I did it. I don't know any other way to do this, but I wanted to still get the information out there to you. And I'm sorry that it was by phone. I'm sorry that it was like this and it was raining. And I'm sorry that there's no horses. I mean, it's raining right now. And so, and most of my videos, pretty much all of my videos are going to have horses in them. Besides when there's days like this and there's information that I want to provide to you. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And I hope that you remember to smile today, or you make somebody else smile, because it can mean a lot to people. Yeah, in some of this video, I chopped off my head. And I don't even know how I did that. I'm sitting still in a car. How do you do that? That's me. That's just me doing, you know, how I do things. But alrighty, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I just wanted to go ahead. My camera turned off on me because it got a little too hot. Yeah, it does that. But I wanted to go ahead and say bye to y'all. And in this the way that I always do. Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.